Welcome to another episode of Trash Talk Podcast, getting closer and closer to 100, and we do have some plannings in the works. We're not going to tell you anything about it, but there is going to be something different for Podcast 100. That much we can tell, but no specifics until we get there. Also, news about JJ's wedding, really there isn't none unless you have anything. Okay, so apparently nothing publicized at the moment. He may or may not be wanting to make an announcement on Podcast 100 for a special occasion. I can't confirm or deny that, so we'll see where that goes. Over the past couple of weeks, we've been trying to get to know each other.
Yes.
Which we apparently haven't done over the last 4 years of hanging out like several times a week. So now we're going to culminate the whole thing in a quiz and see how well we actually do know each other. We got some questions, we discussed some of the stuff, and now we're being quizzed on it. It's like back in school.
Yes.
So I'm going first in the first topic. Second topic is going to be him. 50 questions.
I know for a fact that you have an advantage in this just because you have better memory than I do.
Yeah, we'll see. But also some of the questions are going to be tough to answer. So it's going to be a lot
I already put a checkmark for the first one.
What's the first one? Oh, right, yeah. I also know the answer to that. But a lot of those questions are going to be personal judgment too, whether it's correct or not, because it's very hard to pinpoint them, or it's kind of arbitrary. So, 50 questions, and we'll see. And later we get a score chart from, what's it, icebreakerideas.com.
Yeah, because you need to break the ice with your best friends.
Yeah, obviously, all the time, right? So, we're best done with 50 questions about them. So, we'll get right into it, and JJ is going to just check off the questions I did correctly. First one is there any... Oh, you ask the questions and I answer them.
Is there anything to which I am allergic?
Basically everything. I'm assuming that's already a correct answer.
Yeah,
you're allergic to several...
I literally checked you getting the answer correct before I even asked it,
You're allergic to several pets and several plants.
Yes.
The inside and outside of any given building.
Yes.
That's what you're allergic to.
Am I in love with any famous person?
Probably not. You don't really do the celebrity thing.
Correct. When and how did we meet?
Meet for the actual first time? Probably, by chance, right after entering middle school together. But when did we actually, talk for the first time? In the back of French class in, 6th grade or something? And then, again, when we actually became friends for real, in high school, 10th grade or something.
Yes.
And then that stayed that way.
Also, I love how, by the way the question is worded, if one of us gets the answer correctly, we automatically basically both know it. I'm just going to put a checkmark for myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
When is my birthday?
In June. I think June... Let me check up a guess. June 25th.
Yes.
Yeah, I still got it. Too easy.
What gift would I like for said birthday?
Cash money.
Yes. Have we ever fought about what?
If we ever had a legitimate fist fight? Probably not seriously. Play fought on Hearthstone. We've had some tough Hearthstone battles, man.
I don't think that's what they mean.
Yeah, no, we've never actually got, thrown down punches.
That is correct. I agree with that. I'm just going to put checkmarks on both of us, because that's...
Those questions are stupid. Have we, obviously, right?
What is one special talent I have?
Programming and computer knowledge.
I guess that counts as a special talent, sure. It's correct. How many brothers or sisters do I have? What are their names?
As far as I'm aware, and probably you are aware, 0 and 0. Their names are John and Jill. Just kidding.
See, that's also a question that, interesting enough, the more siblings you have, the harder... the more siblings the person you are answering for has, the harder it gets, arguably.
But you have 0.
Yes. Also, that's 2 questions. What are 2 positive personality traits I have?
How is that even a score? That's a very subjective thing. You share a very interesting humor, but that's subjective because it's my humor for the most part. And a good taste in music.
Sure. I'll let that count. What is one thing I do not like about myself?
A thing that you do not like about yourself.
Yes.
your laziness.
That is definitely true. Those were the best friend basic facts. Now we're moving on to best friend favorites.
Best friend favorites.
What is my favorite food?
Your favorite food is like pizza with chicken and mushrooms on
pretty
there.
much.
Like edible mushrooms, not the magic ones.
I love that stuff. What is my favorite movie?
You like all the movies, and I'm just gonna say it's Infinity War because that's a movie I know from things that you like.
Well, I mean, we literally established when we last went through those questions, I don't really have a favorite movie per se.
Superman, like superhero movies.
I mean, yeah, I'm. You know what? I'm going to let that count. You knew that I like watching movies in general, and you knew that I like superhero movies. I think it's fair enough. What is my favorite animal?
Your favorite animal, dude? That's kind of getting tough. Let's go with like
some of those. It's like how would I even have one of those?
Does he have one?
So
he doesn't really. He doesn't really have a favorite animal. I'm gonna say like a wolf.
It is correct that both that I don't really have a specific favorite animal and that I don't hate wolves, so I guess it counts.
Okay, fair.
I mean, they are pretty cool.
Yeah, wolves.
What is my favorite type of music?
Hard rock.
Yes.
And the general stuff around.
What is my favorite color?
Anything between black and navy blue and all the grays.
For clothing, that's definitely true. Yeah, black or red would have been answers that I would have accepted.
Okay.
My entire channel is literally in those two colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
check them out.
What is my favorite season/holiday?
The fall.
The fall is indeed my favorite season.
Maybe Thanksgiving or something, even though you don't do the football.
What is my favorite kind of sandwich?
Your favorite kind of sandwich is bread, meat, cheese, bread, meat, cheese, bread, meat, cheese, bread, meat, cheese, all microwaved.
That sounds like you're introducing a person named Brad to cheese.
Yeah. Hey,
bread, meat, cheese.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the sandwich you eat.
Yes, that's the sandwich I eat.
It's also a pretty good sandwich.
I was about to say, like, I couldn't probably say that I would have a favorite sandwich, but that's definitely my go-to, so I guess, yeah. What is my favorite way to relax?
Chill out in your room on the interwebs.
Yep.
Memes.
What is my favorite perfume or body wash?
Like whatever freaking soap your mom bought and dropped in the shower. Yep. There you go.
What is my favorite item of clothing?
A sweatshirt. Well, actually, like what you wear the most because it's comfortable, or the one that you... Because if it's like, oh, my favorite, like my best possession, it's that coat over there.
Yes.
But other than that, what you like to wear is just sweatpants and a sweater.
Yeah. I mean, both of those are accurate.
Just a hoodie.
Best friend feelings.
Oh, fuck. No.
What about me always makes you smile? Wait.
What? Your absence.
Like,
what the hell?
How even is that a question that you can get wrong?
I don't know, man. It's just, if you like the answer, it's cool.
No, because essentially, what makes you smile? Yeah. So, you would know better than I. Yeah. I would, and so thereby you can't possibly answer wrong.
If you like the answer and you're feeling friendly, then it's the correct answer.
This quiz is stupid. Did I ever mention this quiz is stupid?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
I think that's why we're doing it.
What
right?
about you makes me smile? Stupid jokes, like meta puns.
Fair enough. Why have you chosen me as your best friend?
I have not.
Yes, that is correct.
But if I had, I guess, again, refer to previous answer, interest the line.
How would you react if I died? This is still asking about your opinion, by the way.
What the fuck?
How would you react if I died tomorrow?
I would take the microphone to my place and continue doing the channel and be like, damn, JJ died. That sucks mildly.
I still don't get how those are... I don't know how... I don't get how the quiz is supposed to work.
Oh, those are weird.
Where were we? 24. Who is it that I love the most?
Who is it that I love the most? Your damn self.
Correct. Am I easy or hard to love?
I have never asked myself that question. You know what? You know what? Probably pretty hard. To be honest, you can be somewhat abrasive.
I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah.
Would I take in a homeless person if asked?
No.
Correct. Well, general answer no. There might be specific cases, but it's like, hey, a friend of mine lost their home.
Yeah,
Will I take them in? Sure.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's not what the
But
question
any
is.
given bum, probably not.
Do you think I have told you all of my deepest secrets?
I don't think you have any deepest secrets, but probably not. Just because a lot of stuff just hasn't come up yet.
That is correct. Have you told me all of your deepest?
What the same answer. That makes no sense.
And because we just answered it on both sides, I'm just gonna check that.
Obviously.
Why do I consider what do I consider my most important personal possession?
Like all your ID in your wallet and your keys to your car and house.
I mean, technically, I guess that's true.
And the most expensive stuff like tech, like your computer.
Yeah,
shit, right?
intuitively I would say computer, but of course
there's not a thing that's something that has emotional value to you, like a ring that was passed down from 17 generations.
Which would be really cool, though.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I'm gonna allow that. What is your favorite memory? That isn't even asking about me. That's just asking about your personal favorite memory.
What is my favorite memory? What the hell? How are we gonna even check?
I'm just gonna double check those because obviously you know your own favorite memory.
I do.
Or don't, but even
or
then,
I don't. That's the thing. That's how I have a lot of those.
But I can't judge that. So
Crazy.
I also already have 5 checks for myself at this point just because of how the questions were.
Okay, now we're getting into better ones, hopefully.
Have I ever stolen anything?
Yes, you have.
That is correct. I stole a set of playing cards once accidentally when I was a child. I think we told that story before, too.
Yeah, we did.
Am I more afraid of spiders or snakes?
Probably because you've never run into snakes, spiders. Though if you had one of each in this house, you'd probably go a longer way to get rid of the snake.
That is pretty much correct. The way I would have put it is that rationally, I'm more afraid of the snakes, but primal urge is probably
it's like the thing.
Spider.
It's like the thing with a little bug or a grizzly bear. Like no one has a phobia of grizzly bears.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, but if you actually confront them with one, you're developing one really quickly.
What is one thing that makes me angry or upset?
A thing that makes you angry or upset. There's actually not a lot of those. What's one thing that makes you angry or upset? I
mean, that is definitely an interesting question.
That is an interesting question.
Especially because I'm a very chill person, I would say.
Probably if someone were to mess with your computer settings or something. If you got hacked in a malicious way, is that sort of thing.
I think they're less talking about what would make me angry and what.
Oh, what does actually make you angry?
What is
everyday situation
that makes me angry or upset?
Everyday situation that kind of pisses you off.
Yes, something that you could encounter regularly.
All right. Some person making no sense but acting like they know their stuff around an argument.
That definitely is one thing that would make me about as upset as it could get. At least
mildly annoyed.
That I would have probably gone with just the OCD stuff. But
okay.
Because that upsets me more than it should. But have I ever been stopped by a policeman? What for?
You have, because I'm not sure if that was the same thing, but I knew you had your picture taken numerous times, and I also think you ran over a deer at one point. I
was indeed stopped once.
Yes.
For none of those things.
For none of those, but all those happened.
But I guess because I'm gonna check that for you, but I was once stopped because supposedly I didn't have my seatbelt buckled.
Alright.
Although I still to this day insist that I did.
Alright.
Although I do also not consciously remember unbuckling when they stopped me, and I was unbuckled after they stopped me, so maybe.
You might have not. They can see it from the outside?
Apparently.
The fuck, dude?
The thing is, right, I always buckled myself.
Yeah.
So it might have been, I wasn't in a hurry that day. I might have literally forgotten, but it's weird to forget something that you subconsciously do.
Yeah, it's a...
I was also in a hurry and I was stopped by the police, so that's helpful.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's my police encounter story. Have I ever had surgery, been hospitalized? What for?
You might have been hospitalized for like some allergic stuff, and also during your birth. But surgery, I don't think you've had surgery.
That is correct. I was once, actually twice, in hospital for asthma-related stuff, and I have been in the hospital when I was born.
Correct.
Via C-section, which is a surgery, but not on me.
Yes.
So, how do I prefer casual clothes or dressing up?
Depends on the situation.
That is correct.
Definitely like dressing up, but you would not be sitting here in a suit and tie.
How did I get my given name?
Your parents gave it to you.
That is correct.
What?
I guess they're inferring about meaning and stuff, but I don't. That's obviously how it works.
Yeah.
What did I want to be when I was a child?
A scientist.
That is correct. What is my dream job?
A scientist. Well, now probably like computer scientist, software programmer, game developer.
I would have said YouTuber.
Or technically YouTuber and just sit around and being a millionaire, but like...
I'm gonna just, because the correct answer obviously is YouTuber, I'm gonna cross it off as a wrong answer. What is one social cause I talk about?
A social cause you talk about? Building the community of our YouTube channel.
Sure. I was gonna say none, but that's true. So we have 10 more questions. These are in the category of funny and silly things about your best friend.
Okay.
What embarrasses me the most?
What embarrasses you the most? Man. The thing is, you have like no shame to, probably, maybe you're like, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say like your car when there's people around who have way, way better ones.
That is definitely wrong.
That's what I thought.
I intuitively also thought none, but I think it's probably, like, if I'm gonna be embarrassed, it's probably if I, like, say something stupid.
Okay, yeah.
But it's also like, hey, I'm gonna be embarrassed for, like...
2 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say 30, but sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you just correct yourself and you're fine.
There was one time, for example, when it happened in class where, like, everyone was so fucking happy that I said the wrong answer.
Yeah. The haters, dude. If you're at that point where people are happy if you answer incorrectly, that's how you know when you made it, man.
Yep.
That's how you know you're doing big things in school.
I know, right?
That's for real, man.
What is the nastiest thing I have ever eaten?
Oh boy, the nastiest thing you ever eaten. See, the thing is, with answering that for you, it's tough because there's probably so little, and answering it for me is tough because of the opposite. What's the nastiest thing that you have ever...
See, the problem is, some of those questions make me think, like, what would be the correct answer? Yeah. And
you might have eaten, like, a booger of yourself, or, like, probably some dirt when you fell down accidentally.
like eating dirt as in, yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, the stuff that we have at barbecues sometimes, man, it gets pretty nasty.
Yeah, I think that is the correct answer too.
Dude, it's getting there, man.
Yeah, that's... Do I prefer malls or discount stores?
You prefer having your clothing given to you by your mom and not shopping at all. But if you had to, you'd probably do discount stores because you're not looking for anything fancy, just cheap and comfortable.
That is 100% correct.
See that?
Every aspect of what you just said is completely
true. Yep, got it.
Would I rather receive a life plan or a vase of flowers?
you would rather... Well, it depends on the plant, right? But, I'd say a live plant, because maybe you can harvest something from it, but flowers are completely useless to you.
Interestingly enough, I had a similar thought, because I don't care for either. Mm-hmm. So I actually went with the exact opposite answer for a similar reason, though. I'm just gonna cross it off as an X. But, the vase of flowers... Purely because of the vase.
Oh, there's a vase there you could use for something else.
I was gonna say resell, but sure.
Okay, sure. Yeah, fair enough.
Although it's apparently not that easy to sell vases sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, that's literally like the thought process there. Does my car have a name? If so, what is it?
It's a red Volkswagen something cheapskate college student. Fucking falling apart, but somehow still driving 95.
It's a Polo and it's from 2000.
Close enough, dude.
Also,
I don't know.
I think they might mean nickname, but I'm not sure.
Probably not a nickname.
Not a nickname. Yeah, I'm just gonna check that as correct. Am I always hot or always cold?
By principle of elimination, you must be cold. No, just kidding. I think neither is really the deal for you. Like, you're pretty balanced in that.
Yep. I'm wearing a t-shirt right now because it's relatively warm in here.
Yeah, so am I.
If I was wearing a sweatshirt, I would probably be hot right now. If it was colder, I would probably be cold. See, that's how clothing works.
Exactly.
Just pick something that fits.
Yes.
I'm hot in summer a lot. I'm cold in winter a lot. That's how seasons work.
Context, you know.
Yeah. Do I take my car to have it washed or leave it dirty until it rains?
You leave it dirty until it rains.
The problem is it's still dirty after it rains, which is not helpful. Who was my first love/kiss?
Kiss, probably, again, your mother when you was 2, and love, probably no one, because you literally don't have a heart.
Yeah, that's, yeah. Oh. I'm gonna start counting the wrong answers and then just subtract.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I still watch kids' movies? Which is my favorite?
Kids' movies? Like kids' movie shows? I think you probably do. Like some kind of cartoon, anime sort of thing, maybe. But which is your favorite? Man, you watch... Like, superheroes are also, to an extent, for kids, right?
The problem is... What do you mean by kids' movies? Do you mean ones that are specifically intended for kids, or do you mean ones that can be watched by kids? Because there's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference there.
Like, if it's just intended for, like, 6-year-olds, then you probably don't watch that.
Exactly.
So, fair enough.
Yeah, because... I mean, you pretty much got it. I do watch cartoons and stuff. I mean, I watched Avatar, for example.
Yeah. Oh, you did watch it now?
But I've watched it before. I am currently in the process of rewatching it. But, so yeah, I mean, that's intended for kids to a degree, but it's also somewhat... But I'm not about to sit there and watch some Disney movies.
Yeah.
Like some people do.
Enough. Star Wars.
Joe.
Star Wars.
Well, yes. Star Wars.
Joe watches Disney movies? Yes. He into princesses and stuff? What the hell? Dude is 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, and beard reaching his fucking abdomen. How was he watching Disney movies? That's not sort of entirely true, but I know what you're saying. Come on.
Do I sing in the car or shower?
Car. More likely car. Sometimes maybe also shower, but definitely more likely car.
That is correct. Also, I would have just taken that as a case of r/inclusive or and just been like, yes.
Yes.
And yes, that is a real subreddit. Yeah. So that was all 50 questions.
That's all 50 questions? Alright, nice.
By my scoring, which was like somewhat harsh once and pretty forgiving most of the time. Yep. You got 3 wrong, which puts you at 47 points, which makes us best friends forever. I'm still hoping to score between 40 and 45 points because
there's no for that.
Then I won't be defined by categories.
Yeah, there's a
Take
void.
that, the internet.
Fair enough. Hopefully that happens. But let's take a break and get into the halftime show. Show off some of that knowledge we got. Hopefully,
and this time about actual, real topics that people might care about.
Yeah, actual real
rather
things.
than each other, who no one cares about.
No one does.
Not even each other.
No, that's fine. So we still have letter quizzes. First letter, and we gotta enter a bunch of words. So we're going with P. The capital of France is Paris. The former name of Iran is what's that again? Persia.
See, I would have made a really funny joke if that was already a past tense.
What?
Iran.
Oh yeah, I get it. Ancient Roman city buried in ash is Pompeii. Oops. Person who sues a defendant. Oh man, what's that again?
Prosecutor?
No, I don't think prosecutor. No, it's some weird word. That's the technical term. Zodiac sign whose symbols is two fish.
Piscus.
Yes.
Piscus.
Yes. Yeah. Winged horse of Greek mythology.
Pegasus.
Nice. Low value chess piece. The pawn.
Pawn. I thought pawns were in pieces.
Country on the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal. British word for gasoline, petrol.
Oh, right.
Chep. Light green nut, pistachio, my favorite ice cream flavor. Pistachio. Capital of Western Australia, Perth. Jack Sparrow or Blackbeard, for example.
Pirate.
Italian high fashion brand, Prada. Leader of the Catholic Church.
It's the Pope.
The Pope. A Native American who rescued John Smith.
Most generic name ever?
Yeah. Damn, what's his name, though?
Oh.
You know it?
I
can't come up with it right now. What's up with that? Man, Native American rescued John Smith. I should know this. Picasso's first name is Pablo.
That I did know as well.
Pikachu or Bulbasaur?
Those are Pokemans.
Pokemans. Former country ruled by Frederick the Great is Prussia. Not a part of Russia. 2S. Primary ethnic group of Afghanistan. Damn. Region of southern Argentina and Chile. Dude. Patagonia. It's a little bit tough now. Musical opposite of forte. Piano? Looks like soft. Canal that connects the Atlantic and Pacific is the Panama Canal. River that flows through Washington, D.C. is the Potomac. And prefix that precedes Zoic, lithic, botany, and mythology. Paleo. So, person who sues defendant, Native American rescued John Smith, primary ethnic group of Afghanistan.
Is it Pocahontas or is it a different Native
American
thing?
It's Pocahontas, dude.
They made a Disney movie about that.
Damn, obvious. Dang. Good call.
Person who sues the defendant. That's the old... Wait, and primary ethnic group of Afghanistan.
Yeah, those two.
I know for a fact that I don't know either of those. So, there's that.
The person who sues the defendant, I should know.
Well, we could stall for another 1 minute
Let's
and
give
43
up
seconds, but we'd also just give up.
We got 22 out of 24. The average is 18. It's a plaintiff. Yeah.
Plaintiff and...
Pashtun is the ethnic group. Okay. Those were also the least known ones.
Well, technically, Patagonia was less known than plaintiff.
Yeah, by 1%.
By 1%, but...
Piano.
You know.
Yes. Everyone had the capital of France.
Literally everyone.
Yeah,
100%.
Pirate, Pope, and Pablo were pretty well known. And everything except for the Pashtun were known by over half of people. That's pretty good. That's pretty good result.
I guess it's fair enough. The average score was 18. Ours is 22.
That's fine. Not a perfect one, missing 2, but I guess should have gotten the plaintiff. Pocahontas was a good call. That's fair. That's all right. So, Q is next. Australia's largest airlines.
I don't even know that. It's one airline, but yeah it's largest airline.
Oh, airline. Country of the Middle East is Qatar. Spanish word for cheese. What's the Spanish word for cheese?
I don't know.
How? What? Harry Potter sport is Quidditch. Province of Canada is Quebec. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is what? Quasimodo? Is that his name?
Yes.
American football.
Fuck them and their Disney movies, am I right?
Yeah, American football position is a quarterback. Unqualified doctor. Alright.
I don't know.
Silicon dioxide mineral.
Silicon dioxide. Quartz.
Oh, quartz. State of Australia. Queensland. Capital of Ecuador is Quito. With a T. Anti-malaria drug. What? Damn. Bush's vice president is, what's his name? What's his name? Quayle? Qual. No, Qualey or something. Something of that sort. Quiley. Ah, man, how do you spell this dude's name? It was something with the EY at the end, like or something. Can't fucking remember it.
Oops. I don't know.
Yeah, first name of director Tarantino was
Quentin.
Last name of actor Dennis and Randy.
See, I don't know that, but I feel like if it's a last name with a Q, that might be something you could probably come up with, but I can't think of
what protons and neutrons are made of.
Quarks.
Religious movement also known as Friends. Oh, the Quakers, right? A Family Guy, hometown, a type of clam, quahog.
Oh god, how is that spelled though?
Q. I think UOHOG. Yeah. Oh, A. Okay, fair enough. Amount of solace possessed by James Bond.
Quantum. I think that's what the movie's called. Quantum Solace.
Yeah, right. Bird feather used as a pen.
Quill.
British word for line.
Q.
Fucking hell, Q. Case,
funny spelling,
yeah,
too.
Case for holding arrows.
As a quiver?
Yeah. Mayor from The Simpsons. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Damn, I know Family Guy better than that, yeah.
China's last imperial dynasty.
Try something like Qing or something.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably something like that.
Qing Ching. Red Army. I don't know. Qing Kwang. Nope. Damn, this is bad. We're doing bad. We got 16 out of 24. Q.
I feel like Chinese dynasties are constantly thrown around when people want to advertise their vases, but I can't fucking think of one except Ming right now.
Man, okay, Bush VP, I know, but I don't know the spelling. Dennis and Randy, last name with a Q. Damn. Man, let's just give up and see. This was a really.
I mean, probably need two last names with a Q too, for Bush VP and for the actors.
Yeah.
So there's that.
We're bad. That was a really bad one. So
Australia's largest airline was Qantas.
Queso is okay. It's Spanish for cheese. Quack is an unqualified doctor. Yeah.
Quinine is the Quinine.
Bush vice president Quayle. Yeah. See.
Oh, you just gave me the.
It's YLE.
Yeah.
It's spelling. Quaid. Dennis Randy Quaid.
Yeah, I've heard the name before.
Mayor Quimby and King. Oh yeah. Dang it. We could have just... fuck's sakes. Okay, we were really bad.
The airline apparently was known by 78% of people. The Quack was something that 65% got, which I think you've heard before.
Yeah.
I mean, Quack and Queso, you both heard before, but just associating them correctly there.
Okay, Quayle... Actually, Bush's vice president was the least known one. I just couldn't... Maybe no one could spell it.
Also, there's just 3 questions out of 50%.
Yeah, so generally it was harder than the average is also 16. So we got 16, the average is 16. So it was a little bit harder than the average, definitely. with the Q, so that's, I guess, forgivable.
Yes, that's also them rounding down because this beats or equals 47.3% of test takers.
Yeah.
So that means that if the average equals up, then that means they're rounding down.
Yes, exactly.
I guess we're going to something
enough.
that sounds easier, which is
R.
the R quiz.
So R, the Eternal City.
That's Rome.
Rome. Yes, I'm gonna let you do the thing and see how many you can get in enough.
The problem is I don't know a lot of those.
Biggest country by land area.
Russia.
Yes. Capital of the Confederate States.
See, that's one I don't know from
That's Richmond, Virginia. Brazil's leading World Cup goal scorer.
I feel like I should know.
I mean, it's probably Ronaldo, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Site of a 1994 genocide.
1994. See, I know neither history nor geography.
It's Rwanda. 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 First name of drummer Star.
Ringo.
Capital of Saudi Arabia.
I should know this because we went through all of them.
I know it, but I have no hope of spelling it. We'll get back there. French word for street. We have French class together.
Yeah, we did.
Maybe think of the other word like road.
Yeah, I assume there was somewhere around.
Rue.
It's Rue.
Like, RUE.
Yeah.
Islamic month of fasting is Ramadan.
Yes. That one I would have actually known. I had thought about
Italian painter or Ninja Turtle.
Fucking when the Ninja Turtles, there's Donatello. There is 3 others. Fuck's sake, why can't I think of any Ninja Turtle?
Raphael.
Raphael, yeah.
I'm thinking of Italian painters, by the way, not Ninja Turtles. Musical genre of Jamaica.
That would be reggae. Yes. Why can't I come up with that right now?
Opposite.
That's not how it's spelled. What?
AE at the end, I think.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Opposite of urban.
Rural.
Yeah. Woman's name or herb used in cooking.
See, I could probably come up with that if I thought about it enough.
It's rosemary.
Oh. It's not spelled like
with
that.
the Y at the end. River of Dusseldorf and Cologne.
Is it Rhine?
It's Rhine. RHINE. Spanish word for river.
I should know this.
Yes.
I should totally know this. I don't know this.
Rio.
Oh.
Singer who has sold the most digital singles.
The most digital singles.
So that's like 21st century thing.
Is it like Rihanna?
Rihanna?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Rihanna? Second largest city in the Netherlands is Rotterdam. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to let you do that.
Trust me, I wouldn't have known it.
State University of New Jersey.
I also don't know that either.
Rutgers. RUT Gers.
Yeah.
First name of author Dahl.
Roland?
Was it? No.
Something
I don't even know it. Wade's legal opponent. God. What was it? Wade versus fucking... God. Was it Roy something? I don't know, man. I've read about the fucking trial, dude. It was a fucking...
Still trying. Thom Yorke's band.
Thom Yorke's band with an R. What's his band with an R? Why are we sucking now at the end? Discussion forum, world's 8th busiest website.
Reddit. Batman
villain portrayed by Jim Carrey.
Riddler.
And was Hammerstein's songwriting partner.
Fuck's sake. I haven't heard of most of those people.
Yeah. Man, Wade versus... What was it, dude? I can't... Oh, man. Why can't I not come up with that? You could try the capital of Saudi Arabia. I was about to say, you wanted to come back to It's like... Okay, try the following. Like, R-Y...
No shit.
R-Y-I-A-D-H. No. Okay, so try R-I... Oh, God. YADH? Yes! We got it. Somehow we got it.
First name of author Dahl. I feel like I've heard this before.
Yeah, Wade's Legal Opponent. I should absolutely know.
What? No, that would. I can't get. It's. I
Thumb York's band.
I think this is the point where we just give up.
Is it Roxette? No, it's not. It's Radiohead. Oh my god.
It's Roald for the author.
It's Ro.
It's Ro for the
Ro and Wade.
Radiohead is the band, and Rogers is the songwriting partner.
Oh god.
We got 20 points. The average is 17.
We should have gotten Ro and Radiohead. Oh, dang it.
Roald was actually the one of those that we didn't get that was by far the most known by 3 people. I've heard it before. I could have probably told you that it started with an R, even if it wasn't in the quiz, but I could have told you.
Ro was 51.
Rogers was 46. Radiohead was 35.
But the least known ones were Radiohead and Rutgers. That surprises me. Those seem very Radiohead I completely blundered, but Rutgers seems very obvious.
The most known ones were Russia, Rural, and Rome in that order.
Yep.
Ramadan and Ringo are also relatively well known, as is Reggae, which is fair enough.
Yep. The Riddler. How is Rihanna the singer with the most sold digital singles, but only 2/3 of people know her or him? It's her, right?
It's her. Yeah. Yes.
How is it that?
Well, apparently you don't know her either.
Correct. But she's supposed to be real famous, right?
Yes.
So why is it only 2/3? If it's digital singles, I get why I don't know, because I don't listen to that music, right? Probably.
Yes.
I don't even know. Is it pop music or something?
Yeah, I think so.
So, but Rutgers and Radiohead really surprised me. That's Rutgers definitely I expected more people to know. It's a pretty big college. Radiohead, I blundered that, and I also blundered Ro. I've read about that trial, but I don't know. So I think we did average today, at least for ours. So we could have done better, but I guess it was fine. So we have a fact of the week before we get into the second topic. And what is your fact of the week, JJ?
Okay, so this is one of those things that I asked myself, and then I just looked it up, and now I'm just going to regurgitate it because I thought it was interesting.
Great. Those are the best.
No, but that means that I was legitimately curious about that, so that means someone else might be too.
That's true.
You know, when you get an invitation and you're supposed to respond, and it's called an RSVP.
Is it an RSVP?
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Basically the request for response.
Yeah, right.
You probably don't know what those letters stand for, do you?
No.
It stands for Répondez s'il vous plaît.
Dang it, it's French?
Yeah, it is French, yes.
Terrible.
See, I was wondering, what could that possibly...
Just put respond, please, at the end.
Yeah, see, the thing is, when there's an abbreviation, I don't know what it means. I'm usually trying, mentally to make sense of what could be there.
I get it.
And oftentimes I'm either close or correct. But I was like, I can't even think of anything that remotely fits, and it's like, oh, it's French.
It's typically Latin, if it's some sayings that use a letter. Postscriptum and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I have a whole bunch of facts
written down.
Yes. So I'm gonna just allow you to pick one out. So there's a football fact and some random facts, some history facts, actually a bunch of pretty cool history facts, and some depressing facts. Well, one very depressing fact. And what do you want, man?
I just wonder if the depressing fact is actually about depression, but
it's a depressing fact.
Considering that you said those were cool history facts, let's get the cool history fact.
Well, there's several cool history
Let's get a cool history fact.
Okay,
now it just goes by decades.
Do you want the really, really random one, or the somewhat mind-blowing one, or the religious one?
Somewhat mind-blowing sounds okay.
Okay, George Washington, you might have heard of the guy.
Yes.
He died in 1977. And the first dinosaurs were discovered in the 1820s, which means that George Washington never knew that dinosaurs existed.
Okay.
That's a fact.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's a fact. So, there you go. Timelines. Yeah, mine's somewhat blown. That's one of my very large list of facts that is still to come. So, if you're interested in hearing all the other facts, you gotta keep watching these Trash Talk podcasts, because I've got some really good facts, dude. But I'm not running out of those anytime soon. But yeah, that's the halftime show. That's the fact of the week. We're gonna see how well JJ knows my damn self.
Oh boy!
Let's do the same questions again and see if you can score. What did I score? 47?
Yes.
I think that's a pretty damn good best friend score. So, is there anything to which I am allergic?
See, the problem is, I feel like this is one of those things we talked about before, and...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. You're allergic to cats, so
I am
yes.
allergic to cats.
Yes, there is some...
There's also something else, but I'll just let that count.
The question is just, there, so yes would be sufficient.
Yes, I'm also allergic to dust.
Oh, yeah,
Am I in love with any famous person?
I'm gonna say no.
This is person by the name of Jimmy Garoppolo, man.
Oh, I was about to say you're not gonna classify yourself as famous, for fuck's sake.
There's this person by the name of Jimmy Garoppolo, but I wouldn't say in love with.
I'm pretty sure they also mean them. I think they mean that in a romantic way.
So then no.
That's how I interpret it. Yeah. So
when and how do we meet? For enough? Yeah, my birthday.
It is January 10th.
Correct. Dang it! I thought I might have been able to sneak one over you there.
And it was. It's also 99. You fucking youngster.
99. It's like half a year younger than you.
Yes.
What gift would I like for such?
Oh yeah, cash.
Fair enough. I'll take it. Have we ever? No, we have not fought. What is one special talent I have?
One special talent you have.
What special talent I have?
See, this is kind of a weird question. I mean, I feel like intelligence is not a special talent.
It's not really.
You definitely have an interesting view on life, but it's also not really a talent.
It's not at all talent.
Let's see.
Special too.
Oh yeah, right. Sleight of hand, magic stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Not sure if I'm extraordinarily talented at it.
Okay. Magic tricks. Let's say in that way, because then it's not just sleight of hand, but also presentation. Because you're fair enough at both of those.
You could have just turned that into like saying public speaking or generally like public performance or something like that.
Yeah, but
I'll consider myself more special, quote unquote, at that than sleight of hand.
But it's still technically correct, right?
Because sleight of hand, yeah, sure. Sleight of hand is mostly
because you do magic tricks, so people like half the time you do like a really stupid force or like or something,
like
and then like
very obvious key card, and people don't get it. And Jada's like, "Fuck's sake!" But it's like the most obvious thing ever. But people's minds be blown.
Like, he does the reveal really well, so it still works as a trick.
Exactly.
And it's a problem for like a lot of the stuff that you can do.
But that's the thing, right?
Not all of it, but a lot of the stuff that you can do, especially the simple stuff that you show to people most of the time when they ask.
But that's the most important thing: the communication.
It's stuff that I can do too.
Yeah.
But when I do it, it doesn't look as impressive because I just
you're going through the deck and this is your card. There you go.
Yeah.
Not for all.
Exactly.
So
word for word,
showmanship is the special talent. Maybe. How many brothers or sisters do I have? What is their names?
You're an only child, just correct. As I.
What is their names?
There are none.
What are 2 positive personality traits I have? These are dumb. Think of it's personality only, so dig deep.
You know what? I'm just gonna give the same cop-out answer that you did, because if that's fair enough, then it's taste in music and taste in humor.
Yeah, because it's subjective. What is one thing I do not like about myself?
One thing you do not like about yourself is your current financial situation.
Yeah, I guess. These are all cop-out answers, dude.
It's true, though.
Yeah, fair, it's true. What is my favorite food?
Oh, right. When last we discussed this, it was like, oh yeah, whatever is cheap, like ramen or something. And I think last time I literally said ramen, and you definitely like it. But yes, I think for you, it's oftentimes more about like just cheap food than it's about.
I'm thinking I actually like favorite food in terms of flavor.
Just for like taste.
If I could get it for free, what would I?
See, I think that you're probably still going for something relatively simple, like a fast food thing, or maybe like a good steak or something.
I do like those. I do. Yeah, yes. I'll count it. What's my favorite movie?
Well, there is 2 movies that you do reference liking a lot, and one of those is Office Space, and the other one is Forrest Gump. And
correct.
And you generally tend to say that whatever you pick basically more depends on your mood, I think, than
I do like both movies, kind of, so I'll give you the point for getting that. What's my favorite animal?
I would say that you don't per se maybe have a favorite animal, but a Monty Warbear.
Just bear. Bear, no. But yes, Amani Warbear is definitely correct. What is my favorite type of music?
Well, that will be... Well, your favorite overall is probably classic rock.
Yeah. Classic rock.
With, dipping into, like, pop and country.
Dipping into pop
in
and
similar,
country rock.
In similar time, some metal in between.
That's fair. What is my favorite color?
Your favorite colors are... It's probably like Manor's colors, like red and gold. Probably gold specifically.
My favorite color is green.
Oh, okay.
I think I've stated that is independent from sports affiliation, but I do like the color gold in general. But my favorite color is green.
We probably had that before.
Yeah. What is my favorite season / holiday?
Your favorite season is definitely the late summer.
Oh, that's a great season. I love that.
Which, I mean, I know it's part of the season, but of course you say like favorite season summer, specifically late parts.
Yeah.
And that technically answers half the question. Holiday, I'm not even sure if you're that big on that in total.
I don't really care too much about holidays, but if I had to pick one, maybe like Thanksgiving because there's a lot of football.
So I guess that's fair, right?
Yeah,
I got your season, and I knew that you didn't have a favorite holiday.
What is my favorite way to relax?
Your favorite way to relax? That's a tough question because it's one of those things that you don't really do that much, it feels. Because you're always like, how can I work more? How can I work harder? But I guess at the end of the day, it is not too different from what I do, where it's like watching YouTube videos, browsing Reddit, that kind of stuff, and listening to music maybe.
Well, I'm not going to give you this point. I'd say in general, it's probably sleeping because that's what it's for. But if you're going to say like waking time, just hang out, just have some fun. It's not necessarily the on a computer by myself. It's like the barbecuing, right, with people, with folks around.
I mean, I like doing that too, but I feel like that's
kind of my favorite pastime.
I almost feel like it's almost not relaxing, but
it's relaxing to me. That's what I do with my free time.
The problem is I'm an introvert in that regard. It's like if I go to a social event, like I'll be more tired after than before.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I do in my free time that I wouldn't count as relaxed, like going to the gym.
Yeah.
And like editing videos. I wouldn't because I'm still doing active work, so it's not relaxing, but I like to do it, so fair enough. What is my favorite perfume or body wash?
Wait a second. Something about my count stuff. I'm at 17. Did we skip one, or did I just
skip some?
Did I just not check for
You might have not checked some because we already had them checked. I don't know.
Yeah, but if I already had them checked, I wouldn't be one off right now.
So I'm going to go through them again?
It doesn't really matter because I know that
You failed once so far.
I failed twice.
You failed twice, okay.
So I know that it's okay.
Okay, so yeah, what's my favorite perfume or body wash?
I don't think you have one.
I don't know if I have one, man.
This is probably whatever deodorant is lying around right now.
That's not even body wash.
I would have probably put that in perfume.
I'm not exactly a huge perfume guy. I have like one bottle which I like.
I feel like deodorant is close enough to perfume too.
Deodorant is not perfume. Also, it's called cologne because I am a man.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't have a strong enough.
I've been there before
about not having to give you that point. To cologne, yeah, yes. I've also been there. Yeah, several times.
What is your favorite? Oh wait, yours. Yeah,
your
favorite item of clothing.
What's my favorite item of clothing?
It's probably one of the 49ers hats, one of which you're wearing right now.
Yeah, it's getting close. It might be a jersey. It's definitely probably some 49ers paraphernalia. I did order something special though, which as soon as it arrives, I will present to you. But so far I don't own it, so I guess 49er paraphernalia is fair.
That brings us to the best friend feelings.
Yeah. What about me always makes you smile? Your departure, right? That's always the case.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it's pretty much what you said.
Thought of your funeral.
Yeah. I mean, like stupid jokes like this. Like yeah. I'm literally smiling right now because you're making stupid jokes like this. Correct. So I guess that.
Self-evident. Why have you chosen me as your best friend?
I haven't.
That's what I thought. But why have you chosen me? Okay, whatever. Wait, how will you react if I die tomorrow?
Well, I will start restructuring the channel in such a way that I can handle it on my own.
That's what I thought.
I literally have thought about that before, too. Like, I know roughly what I would do.
Sure, why not? Good. I mean, I'm glad you got a plan. If I die, you need to carry this business. So, who is it that I love the most?
Yourself.
Obviously, right? As any healthy person should, no matter what they tell you. Don't romanticize that stuff. Put yourself above others. Doesn't mean you need to hate others or value them less, but man in the glass, man. Would I take in a homeless person if asked?
The question is, are you easy to or hard to love? The answer is hard.
The answer is hard. Would I take in a homeless person?
The answer is no.
That is correct. Do you think I have told you all my
The next two
secrets?
are both correctly checked already, so go to the...
what do I consider my most important personal possession?
Your most important personal possession. That's an interesting question.
That is actually a very interesting question.
It doesn't even necessarily say favorite, just as important.
Yes. My most important personal possession.
See, I'm thinking probably something that provides a lot of utility.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Technically, I feel like house keys is a common answer, especially because it's not like it's not like you rely on your house keys necessarily to get
I can make
house.
another one for
exactly.
$10.
So that's kind of a weird. I'm trying to think about what gives you a lot of utility and is not like easy to replace, because those two traits I feel like are the core ones there. Also for your priorities there. You don't have a car, I guess. I guess you don't really rely on your scooter either that much. Is it even yours?
Technically, no.
This is one individual possession that is important.
So you know what? I'm not. I guess I get what you kind of direction you're going in. And I'm not going to give you the point because I was going in completely different direction. So if you're looking like material stuff, I would have said, because we're talking important, right? Not necessarily most valuable itself. It's like the certificate of whatever highest educational achievement I have at the moment. But if it's not, doesn't have to be material. It's my knowledge.
Okay.
All the knowledge that I have from my education.
Wow. That's
my knowledge.
I didn't even think about that. But yeah.
I mean, that's more important than any material thing I have at the moment. So, have I ever stolen anything?
The answer is yes.
That is correct. Am I more afraid of spiders or snakes?
Snakes. It had to be snakes.
Well,
sorry, that was awesome.
Since I don't have like a, oh my god, I'm gonna feign phobia of either. The thing is, it's equal for me, really. Like, some snakes are harmless, some spiders are harmless. Some spiders and snakes are fucking poisonous and dangerous. I think if I were presented with both, I would react the same way as you, and which is why I'll give you the point. I'll be more afraid of the snake because I just consider them to be more dangerous. Like, spiders that live around here are never dangerous.
I feel like A, there is more harmless spiders than there's harmless snakes, although I'm not sure if that's true. And B, I think you can evade a spider more easily.
Yeah. And also
kill it more easily.
Yeah, kill it more easily. So a spider, like, the worst it can do is like bite you a little bit.
It has to literally get the drop on you to bite you. Otherwise, you can stop it.
Snakes can like strangle you, and they can also bite you.
Snakes are fast, man.
They're fast. They're more often they're poisonous.
Like, you're like, oh shit, a snake. Puts up hand. All of a sudden, snake's in your face. It's like,
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, snake, I guess. What's the next question? What is one thing that makes me angry or upset?
The stupidity of the masses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have I ever been stopped by a policeman? What for? The best answer I threw would have been indoctrination, by the way.
Okay.
That's one of those trigger words. Have I ever been stopped by a policeman? What for?
I'm just going to assume because stopped by a policeman most likely is in a vehicle, and you haven't been driving for a vehicle that long. I've been only stopped once, and that was, So I'm just gonna say no. You haven't been stopped.
So are we just talking like vehicular?
I mean, technically, not. No, I'm just assumed that because that's the most common one, I feel.
I have never been stopped in a vehicle, but I have been approached and talked to by police people in the past on the streets, just in the everyday lives.
So I guess you have been stopped.
But just for like inquisition, like have you seen this or this, like something. I don't know. I have never committed a major crime and then been stopped for that matter. So no. Have I ever had surgery, been hospitalized? Waffo.
Well, you do constantly get yourself injured in sports, but you said before that you never actually been hospitalized or anything like that. I think you said.
Well, so, I've never had surgery. I've been to the hospital, as in the ER, multiple times.
Okay, so I guess I got that wrong because you have been.
I mean, I've been yeah. So, I mean, yes.
Okay,
I've had my stints at hospitals.
I feel like I'm getting there.
Do I prefer casual clothes or dressing up?
If I get one more wrong, I think I'm... Yeah, right. If I get one more wrong...
Oh, you get in the area?
I'm in the 41 to 45 category then.
Casual clothes or dressing up?
Well, I think that's the same as for me, where it's like, you're not going to dress up just for the sake of it, but if you get an opportunity, you do enjoy doing it.
Yeah. Well, I feel like... Because
you've unnecessarily done it before, too.
Yeah.
For, like, school play.
But just memes, though. Like, yeah. I don't really enjoy it that much, personally. I do think that a Joe Montana jersey is the highest form of dressing up, but that's me personally. So, yeah, casual clothes.
I'm going to accept it as a...
How did I get my given name?
It was given to you.
It was given
by
to
your
me.
parents.
Yeah, I have no origin there. My parents just like the name. What did I want to be when I was a child?
Oh god!
Like first wish of occupation.
Fuck, we talked about this. Yep. We talked about this before. It was.
Yep, I told you too.
It was in the quiz. Yeah. We
absolutely told you.
Now I just need to remember that.
Yep. You absolutely know, dude. That's the thing.
Astronaut. I don't know.
Astronaut.
Yeah. See, I thought...
Always astronaut.
I literally said the jocks of science community back then when you said it, so yeah, it must have been that.
Fair enough. So, what is my dream job?
Well, I mean, I would assume that like, dream job would be a YouTuber, but I'm not sure if that is what you are... Well, of definitely a thing that you would consider a dream job would be YouTuber, but maybe not your ultimate dream job.
Private investor / retired rich guy.
Okay. I think I'm at 40. I guess if I'm getting all of them right, I'm at 44 right now. If I'm not.
Or like, let's say, mainly retired rich guy, part-time investor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah.
What is
6 wrong so far.
What is one social cause that I talk about?
Communism.
I do talk about it. That's fair enough. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of social causes I talk about. I do talk about that stuff a lot. That's totally fact. What embarrasses me the most?
See, I don't think...
JJ. Just kidding.
I don't think I've really been in a situation where you've openly shown embarrassment, which doesn't necessarily mean that you haven't been embarrassed. I guess, failing.
That is not the point, no. The exact opposite is the case. Actually, I've learned to appreciate failure.
So you're...
Because, like, the whole thing with, you gotta fail to get better, that's the thing, it's true, right? It sounds stupid and like it's total shit, but it's true thing, so I appreciate failure. What embarrasses me the most? Man, maybe making the same mistake twice, but it's not like, oh my god, people are staring at me sort of embarrassed. It's like, like, dang it, man.
Yeah,
I
should have known better.
I miffed at myself.
Yeah.
For not knowing that I should do better. So yeah, that's the thing. Where are we at? What is the nastiest thing I ever eaten? Oh boy. Oh dude.
Probably whatever someone brought to like a bus trip with your football team that you were all eating out with like one fork for like 2 days straight. Probably not literally 2 days straight.
I don't think that's the nastiest thing I ever eaten. Like it might be the nastiest circumstance. But think about nastiest thing. Because there have been some, dude. Remember, think back to the barbecues, man.
Oh, fuck. Like,
there's been bad stuff, dude.
Like, outdoor grilling.
Yeah.
Like, sausages that were like half done, half
done, like half burnt, half raw. Hot dogs. Yeah, that was nasty.
You probably eat that kind of stuff. Yeah, you eat
I also like to...
Oh, yeah, also like like half a leftover burger at McDonald's at some point.
Oh, right. That's easily the best one, man. We were at a highway McDonald's ordering food, and there was like a leftover, like a half of a leftover McRib on another table that was abandoned already, but they hadn't cleaned it up yet, so I ate it. That's a good answer. I give you that point. I was also thinking like some barbecue stuff when I put like I tend to combine everything that's on the table, right?
Yeah.
So if people serve up the dessert or like we had like cornflakes, I'll just drop it in with some ice cream.
Yeah.
And probably some Mountain Dew or something.
Actually, the cornflakes and ice cream one isn't even.
It's not that
even a
bad, but
thing.
like there's M&Ms in there, and then we go like
that's fair enough, but
stuff.
but then there's Joe eating his fries with his McFlurry.
I do that too. Oh, I've eaten ice cream. I've eaten fries with ice cream, and you were there. I think wherever you weren't there, but I've done that.
Yeah, so
it's perfectly reasonable thing to do.
I feel like that's less reasonable than cornflakes and ice cream.
No, oh man, remember the last time we were
because cornflakes are meant to be eaten with milky stuff.
Oh, I've once had cornflakes with ketchup, but remember that one time we were. I have a picture of it, man. I can show you.
If it's like just cornflakes, like not like sweetened or anything,
it's
fair enough.
It's fair enough. It was like chips.
I can accept that.
Remember last time at the all you can eat Chinese restaurant though, we had them fries with the chocolate sauce.
Oh right, yeah.
That was some good stuff too. And like chicken at the side. So yeah, I've eaten my fair share of nasty stuff. And the thing is, I never get
pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, oh, that's great. I never have problems with my stomach too. So the thing is, I can afford to do it, right? I'm not really paying the price for it as much as I should be. You need to scroll down so I can see more questions. Last couple. Last like 6 or 7. Do I prefer malls or discount stores?
Oh wait, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are remaining, I believe.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Do I prefer malls or discount stores?
Discount because cheap.
Correct. I actually prefer online stores.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the cheaper the better.
Yeah, DHgate. I don't do the Amazon thing anymore, man. China all the way. Would I rather receive a life plan or a vase of flowers?
Well, considering that you have said that you might be able to draw benefits out of a life plan, but I've also explained to you how a vase is worth stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna probably go still with a vase.
No, life plan.
Life plan, okay. Yeah.
Higher upside.
I think that's not true.
If it's a fucking cocoa tree.
Well, yeah, but if it's like any. Yeah, anyways. Yeah.
If it's small, you get rid of.
I think the vase is worth more than the pot. I don't know.
It's probably not a very valid one.
I was also going to say pot, I believe.
Does my car have a name? If so, what is it?
You don't have a car.
Well, the car that I drive. My parents, our shared car.
Isn't that literally a Prius?
No, it's not a Prius.
But it looks like one.
It's not even a Toyota, man.
But it's basically the same thing.
It's not at all the same thing. It's a Honda Jazz. But it does not have a name, and it's a hybrid.
It's also also like electric. It's
pretty good car. No, wait.
I have to get better at this because I think I'm at 42, approaching 42 now, and I don't want to go down to 40.
Am I always hot or always cold?
I think that you're neither one always, but you're probably more easily hot than cold.
Definitely on that side, yeah. I walked around with t-shirts in winter. That happened. Do I take my car to have it washed or leave it dirty until it rains?
If I don't think you take the car that is not yours to be washed.
I do not. I wash it myself in my backyard with the garden hose. But the car that I do drive for work, I actually take to get it washed because I have to.
So I guess it's also a wrong answer?
I mean, what was your answer? Was it let it...
I said you don't have it washed.
I mean, that's the correct answer.
Okay.
I don't have it washed. Sometimes, and by that I mean like every 2 months or something, when it's really dirty, during the summer, I will wash it myself. But other than that, I also won't. So, fair enough. Who was my first love, my first kiss?
I don't think you have one because you're a fucking psychopath.
How is that? How does that relate? Aren't psychopaths charming?
Yes, but they also don't feel love necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean the kiss part, sure, but like the love part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've never had a serious relationship. That's fine.
Yeah, 2 more.
Do I still watch kids' movies? Which one is
you barely watch movies at all.
Yeah. Shows, fair enough, but the question was for movies. And do I sing in the car or the shower?
I think that you also sing along to songs in the car sometimes.
Yep.
But just because they're
correct.
More likely. So yeah, that's also...
Easy score. So how many points are you sitting at, bro?
41.
41? That's in the zone of nothing.
Yeah, I'm in the void.
Yeah, he's in the void. Like, what
which is all I wanted in life.
Let's see what between what is that? It's like
it's
between best friends and...
It's between almost family and best friends forever, so...
So we're almost family, but not quite? What? I don't get it.
And we're slightly more than almost family, but we're not quite best friends forever.
So what?
From that point of view. From the other point of view.
Let's average, man. How many points did I get?
You got 48.
And you got 41?
Yes.
It's bad. We're still in the void, man. What are we going to do with that?
Wait, 48, 41, that averages...
44.5, right?
Yeah, 44.5. It's just...
Well,
void. I mean... Like, math says round to the next whole number, right?
Yeah. So we are best friends forever. There you have it.
That's a lie.
Mathematical proof. National F Internet, JJ, and myself are allegedly best friends forever. That's weird. Because neither of us expected it or perceived it that way. But we're good colleagues, though. That's it's called acquaintanceship. Is it? I think that's what it's called.
Also, I think you could theoretically stalk someone and get to know enough of these questions to score in the category
and they might
about
not
that
consider
person.
you. But then again, you're scoring 50, and the other person who doesn't even know you're stalking them scores 0.
Well, I guess yes.
So you'd still just be getting to know you at 25, man. That's a good thing to do with a stalker. Get to know them, man. Maybe they're damn straight and good people. I don't know. But thank you for watching. We have a song of the week to round it off. Before we do that, please consider, first of all, giving us your song of the week. Link in the description. Viewer music share playlist. Drop a music video in there right from the YouTube link. And if you do, it's a good song. We appreciate it, and we'll give you a shout out if we can remember to do so. Go join our Discord. TrashcanTV Discord server. Link is also in the description. Talk with us. Have some fun with the community. Just hit us up, man. We always on there, basically having some fun. Just casual talk. You got questions, whatever. We're good for that. So go ahead and do that. And JJ, what is your song of the week?
My song of the week is actually a recent. I should stop with that.
Recent.
No. The problem is, whenever I introduce my song of the week, it's almost always my song of the week. Actually, it's like. I should stop saying
actually, defying all the previous expectations.
Yeah, no, I should stop introducing
plot twist. My song is
my song of the week is something that I've discovered. I feel like it always comes out in similar sentences. I discovered it recently. That's the point.
Okay,
I was gonna make.
All right, yeah.
And it is "Keep the Faith."
Keep the Faith by John Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi, the band. But yeah,
right. I've heard of that before, actually. I have this. I've known that song for years, man. I've never actually downloaded, listened to it. I probably checked it out once. Didn't deem it worthy.
It's definitely.
Is it good?
On the weaker side of Bon Jovi songs, but I mean, we are already setting a pretty high bar there.
Yeah,
I think
pretty good band.
I think compared to like my overall music collection, it's still fair enough.
All right. I mean, you got to drop a link in the music share for me, man, and check it out. It's pretty interesting. So I have a bunch of them written down. Let's see which one I'm gonna pick for this week. Here's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Scenes from an Italian Restaurant by Billy Joel.
Yes.
The William. Howard. Jebediah. Joel. Pretty good musical artist, man.
I don't disagree with that statement. I must say that a lot of the Billy Joel songs you've recently shown me, I'm not that huge of a fan of, to be honest.
I think 3 or 4 of them I actually really like. I'm gonna, because I have another one of those written down for a later song of the week. I'm not gonna tell you right now. We can talk about it off the air, but I do like him, man. Billy Joel. It's not quite up there with Leningrad and Goodnight Saigon, but they're good songs.
I think it was one of those in there that I liked, but
you can tell me.
And it wasn't that one. But yeah. Anyways,
it's actually really good. Did you listen to the whole thing? It's like a scene from a Italian restaurant. It's like a story told in 4 verses, basically, like in 4 subjects, more or less. It's completely different at the end. Like it's the Italian restaurant, and then it's like stories from their youth, and then it's the tale of Brenda and Eddie, and then it's the conclusion in the restaurant again. Like, you need to listen to the whole thing. It's actually pretty good. I don't know if you've done that.
I'm not sure either.
We can do it later when we're done here. So, that's my song of the week.
Billy Joel definitely always worth listening to.
Yeah, I think it's also his favorite song. It's one of Billy Joel's favorite Billy Joel songs. I've seen him once at a talk show, and this is his favorite song. I listened to all of them, and 4 of those I really liked. So, that's the podcast. Go join the Discord. Podcast 100 coming up. We got some special stuff going. No spoilers for that, though. And we'll see you in the next one. JJ.
That's it?
That's it.